Hello everyone and welcome to episode 3 of the campaign I'm playing with John the Cron. The Black Templars versus the Thousand Sons and Tzeench. Make sure you stay tuned because this one was pretty cool. This is a 12-part series. Enjoy. This is brought to you thanks to the patrons without whom this would be possible. All the links are down below for all that stuff. And enjoy the game. Today's battle will take place in Storvhal, the one location that we haven't fought over yet. With sufficient belief and through sacred offerings, it is possible for mortal champions to become possessed by the essence of their deities. Such a vessel must use the resultant power wisely to smite their foes. Today, the Black Templars are led by Marshal Augustine, the Emperor's champion, the Chapter Ancient, the Chapter Ancient? Yeah, Chapter Ancient. Then we have the Chaplain Iago, the Blade Guard Veterans, the Infiltrators, and both squads of Crusaders.
Okay, we have the Brothers of Prophecy, led by Ogma and Tim. They come with...
Tim the Sorcerer. I love it.
They come with the Rubricae and the Little Lambs, as well as the Dream Marines looking to guide the brothers penitent to their sleep. We have the Whirling Mirage and the Whirling Blur, who are here to shepherd the little lambs and show them what they are capable of becoming in the eyes of the Great Changer. And we have a demonic incursion, oh my goodness, led by the Changeling himself. We have Horror.
Awesome. This battle is played on Storvhal, which is a tectonically active location on the planet where units caught within the tectonic shifts will take mortal wounds and be slowed down as the land moves all around them. Today's mission is called the Chosen Ones, which basically it's holding objectives and it's hammer and anvil, and we're trying to get dogmatic dominance over the enemy. Throughout this crusade, the Black Templars have taken a solemn oath. In the name of the immortal Emperor, I hereby vow to bring glory to his name and lay low the foe's mightiest heroes without allowing our holy relics to fall. The Black Templars have deployed Chaplain Iago, the Crusader Squad, Brother Alexandro with the banner, Marshal Augustine, the Sword Brethren, and Pious Brother Leonard, as well as the upgraded Crusader Squad, and Sigismund's Light, the Infiltrators, that have started to move towards the Chaos Lines, who have deployed the Cultists, the Enlightened, the Rainbow Marines, Ogma, and Horror, and the Changeling himself, with some additional forces in the back, which are the Enlightened with Bows, and Tim the Sorcerer, and the Rubrics back there. So there you have it, folks. That is the line set for mission number 3. The fate of Storvhal hangs in the balance. And with this, let's see who goes first. The Black Templars roll 5. And they surge forward. Do you have any redeploys or anything like that?
I do not.
Okay. Before we go forward, we have to see if there's a tectonic event. On a 5+, there is a tectonic event. No. And we will have to roll at the start of every battle round. That's what these little markers are for. Because if there's a tectonic event, there will be like a tectonic shift between two of the markers on the table. And every unit under that marker will get hit and be slowed down, as we are fighting over Storvhal. Marshal Augustine will kneel at the altar and pray for an apotheosis, which will make him a paragon and we'll make him uplifted for the rest of the battle until he dies. It will be complete at the end of the movement phase. Apotheosis. I'm going to try to say that word properly. Okay. The Chaplain Iago is going to pray to... Oh, good. His... he rolls 2 dice on a 3+. It goes off. He's going to do Litany of Divine Protection on that Crusader squad for a 5-up. Feel no pain. That's all I have for my command squad, my command phase things. Now I get to move on to the movement phase. We'll come back after the movement. These games are a little bigger than the smaller ones, so we'll show off where everybody ended up after movement. The Black Templars have advanced. Chaplain Iago and the Crusader squad moving up the flank against the horrors, while the banner has moved up to hold the objective and look fancy. Then we had Marshal Augustine do his action, the Blade Guard veterans and the Emperor's Champion moving up the center of the board, while on the far flank, the upgraded Crusader squad has advanced 9 inches up, and the infiltrators are ready to take down the Little Lambs, looking for revenge from the last game. The Crusader squad is going to shoot its Pyre Blaster at the horrors. 3 shots and 2 wounds. Because they just do 2 wounds, they're okay. The banner is going to just shoot his bolt rifle. Hits, wounds. Okay. Chaplain Iago is going to shoot his pistol. Hits, does not wound. 3 heavy bolt pistols from the Blade Guard veterans into the horrors. 2 hits, 1 wound. Ha-ha!
Ooh, does he split?
He does not. Fire Blaster is AP1, so they get a 6-up. Ooh, 1 goes down. Very nice. The infiltrators are going to shoot into the Zangors to try take some of them out. Oh, they auto wound on 6s for being infiltrators. And 4s to wound. So that would be 6 saves at no AP, but 5-up invul. And that's 2 wounds each. I killed 2. It is the charge phase. I'm going to attempt to charge the cultists.
The Little Lambs.
The Little Lambs. Look at that. I'm making them. They've made it in, and they're just going to stay outside of an inch of the Zangors. They're going to fight those cultists. Also, at the start of the fight phase, I will spend 1 of my command points, and Marshal Augustine, after he's taken his solemn oath, will devout push 3 inches forward. And here we go, hitting on 3s against the cultists. 6s will automatically wound thanks to being awesome. And being Black Templars, because of my vow, suffer not the unclean to live. Ooh, that's a decent amount. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 saves. Okay, 9 6-up saves. It's a couple. That's 1 saved so far. And okay, so I kill 8 of them. Okay, so I'm gonna just pile in like so. And I'm gonna make sure I'm closer this way. Just stay out of an inch. But that is it. That Little Lamb owes me a morale test.
That Little Lamb is insanely brave.
The once per game, using it on the cultists. Okay, I like it. So that is it for my first turn. The Black Templars moving forward at speed. The infiltrators harassing the flank. As we move on to Thousand Suns and Demons, turn number 1. Ogma is starting the action for Apotheosis. And he's going to basically pray to Tzeech. In the movement phase, we're just going to come back after the movement, but Little Lamb is trying to get away as quickly as humanly possible. After movement, the Rainbow Marines, the Dream Marines, are going after the infiltrators. Ogma is staying by his altar. Tim, the Sorcerer, together with the Flamer Rubrics and the Horrors and the Changeling, have moved to engage the Crusader squad coming up the flank, while the Enlightened with Bows have moved to a higher location to have a good view of the battlefield. And the Enlightened with Weapons are engaging the secondary Crusader squad to try and soften them up. So with that, we're into the Psychic phase.
All right. Weaver of Fates.
Off from Ogma.
I'm from Ogma on a 6.
That's a +1 because you're a Thousand Sun, right?
It's on a 7, but it's
a 7?
Requires a 6.
Yep. So I'm going to try stop it with the Purity Seal Marines. No, they do not stop you.
The
Dream Marines?
The Dream Marines will try and cast Presage.
Okay, +1 to hit.
Yeah, needing it
7.
goes off on a 7.
Need to roll a 6. Ooh, that is not going to go off. Using a command point to reroll. to try and get that power. Ooh, that goes off on a 12. Nothing I can do about that. You also get a command point because that pays for itself. Nice. And because of your idol, they get to move 3 inches after casting their first psychic power. That's every psyker within range of the idol of Tzeench. And then they're gonna smite into the infiltrators. Okay, that will go off on a 9 technically. D3 mortal wounds against the infiltrators. Ooh, 3 mortal wounds, very nice. Plus 1, 4 mortal wounds. That's 4 5-ups. Ooh, the Emperor's definitely shining on them. Those purity seals, they earned those. Now Ogma
will smite.
Okay, let's see what he does. That is an 8. Yep, that'll go off. Okay, so spending 1 command point to make it automatic 3 plus 1 for being next to the idol on 5s. Oh, one of the Marines has gone down. And D3 extra with the Cabal points for 3 more. Very nice. So 3 more, 5-ups. So 2 of the Marines have gone down. The Infiltrator's taking a heavy toll, but keeping the enemy distracted.
The Rubricae will try Pyrrhic Flux on a 5.
Okay, that's a 6. Pious Leonard is going to try and deny with his Epitome of Piety. He doesn't. So now I'm going to go ahead and spend 1 command point, and on a 4+, I will automatically deny this power. Oh, it doesn't happen. They get their +1 strength on their flamers.
Needing a 7.
For Desecration of Worlds, it goes off. So you have cursed my Black Templar Crusader squad, where they might take mortal wounds for moving, falling back, advancing, and or charging. Changeling will now get to cast. He casts Infernal Gateway. It'll hit the closest enemy unit with an 18, and then ricochet off them. If it goes off, needs an 8. That is not going to go off. And that is the end of the psychic phase. Some damage on the infiltrators on the flank, and some other potential damage over here as well, as we move into the shooting phase. The Dream Marines will open fire, and all their bolters and other shots will go into this large Crusader squad. 10 saves, killed the Flamer, killed a Neophyte, and put 1 wound on another as they ducked behind the cover here. The Warp Flamers are going to shoot into this Crusader squad, and I will be spending 2 command points to transhuman physiology them. 4 saves to make at AP 2. So AP 1, I'm going to be putting it on Neophytes, needing 5s. And 2 wounds on a Neophyte, 5-up save from the Chaplain Vow, or Litany, nope. 1 Neophyte goes down. The Fate Casters will be shooting into Chaplain Iago that is surrounded by his Crusaders. It's 1 wound at AP 1, goes down to AP 0. Within 3 inches of the defense line, he is okay. The Horror, shooting all their guns at the Crusader squad. So these are strength, so this many, 7 of them. I'm going to start on this Marine back here. 3s, because he's going to try and soak up 5-up for the Chaplain. He takes 1 wound. Oh, 5-up for the Chaplain. He's okay. And he survives, taking 1 wound. And now we're moving on to the charge phase. Okay, Dream Marines, come kill some infiltrators. Yep, they make it in. Uh-oh, poor infiltrators.
Whirling Blur.
The Blur gonna get in to the Crusaders. They make it with a 4. Well then, there we have it. Start of the command phase. Do I want to devout push anyone? I'm not sure. I don't think I do, because I want to keep my command points. The alignment attacking my Crusader squad, and I will be spending 2 command points to transhuman them. Through the transhuman, 3 of them will go through. What's their AP?
-1.
Okay, so 4 up for the Neophyte. He's okay. He's okay. And he's okay! His Armor of Contempt holding strong. Well, let's see if I can survive some Kopeshes here, as the Dream Marines are really not happy with my infiltrators. Okay, only 6. I got lucky, actually. 5 ups. And I ignore the first fail because I have a Helix in there. Okay. Nope. That's the squad. Blah. They have killed a unit in close combat. Okay, well, the infiltrators are dead. Now the Crusader squad gets to pile in and attack. We forgot to do the discs. 3 more wounds went through. So let's see if that Neophyte continues to take hits. No, he will go down. And then I will put it on one of the Marines. Oh no, he goes down as well. Well, that's a shame. The Crusaders have done 8 normal wounds and 2 Power Fist wounds. Okay, 5 ups on 8 of them for the Emperor. That kills 1, 2. So 2 go down.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you have a 5 up. And then 2 that are Power Fist attack that do 2 damage each. That will kill the squad. Unless you want to take a... Unless you want to use a reroll there. And the reroll is a success. 1 will stay alive. And now we're on to the morale phase. On a 6, the Aviarch will run. He does not. He holds the line. And I have to take a morale here. They lost 3 of their number. They pass.
Insane bravery.
That's right. And this unit lost 2 of... no. They lost... Well, insane... Yeah, sorry. They lost 1 of their number. So they pass. Oh, both insane courage.
Whoa.
Incredible. Well, here we go with command phase stuff. The chaplain is going to recite a litany once again, and it'll be divine protection, of course, on the big Crusader squad once again. At the end of the last battle round, I did get 1 banner point because my banner is within 6 inches, within range of an objective marker. And they got an and they shall know no fear tally, and they got an and they shall know no fear tally for experience. And then we're just going to go ahead with movement. Start of the battle round, is there a seismic activity? There is not. And then during the movement phase, I got 2 6s and 1 mortal wound went through. So 1 of the wounded Space Marines did go down. End of the movement phase. The Blade Guard veterans have moved forward, they did advance, to protect the banner and the Emperor's Champion as they move up the field. The Crusader squad and the Chaplain are ready to engage the Thousand Sons on the flank. I did fall back with my Crusader squad, but Marshal Augustine is getting nice and close. I get some extra points if he kills something this battle round. I have 1 Blade Guard veteran that can shoot the Little Lamb with his heavy bolt pistol, and 2 of them are going to shoot the Horrors. So I did 1 wound with the bolt pistol, Little Lamb goes down, good job. And then 2 more little shots into the Horrors, 3s and 3s. 1 more into the Horrors. There, okay. The Crusader squad is going to shoot everything into the Horrors. 7 saves into the Horrors.
3s.
Tzeench. Ooh, nice. My Chaplain's Absolver bolt pistol is going to the rubrics. 1 save from the Absolver bolt pistol. Oh, it's okay. We're going to do some charges. I'm going to charge your Enlightened over here. Ooh, Marshal Augustine is very excited about life. My Chaplain is charging your Flamers.
Chaplain?
Yeah.
I'll go Overwatch.
Excellent. 12 hits from the Flamers on 3s to wound the Chaplain. Ooh, very nice roll. Not bad, that's 11. Okay, I'll do 5 at a time here, just in case he fails 1. I need to, like, they're AP2, so up to his 4 ups. He takes 3 damage so far. He takes 4 damage so far. I will CP re-roll this. Nope, and he goes down. Sad, Chaplain has gone down. And then the Crusader squad rolled an 11 to get into the rubrics. Avenge Chaplain Iago, brothers. And I will spend 1 command point to murder the heretics. So I get reroll all hit rolls against the heretics. Okay, so 16 saves so far. 2 up saves because of...
All is dust.
All is dust.
Armor of Content.
There you go. 2 ups. And you just failed a single one. 2 from the Power Sword at AP3.
4 ups.
Yep. It goes down to a 2. And it's so it's AP2 and then +1 to your save because it's only 1 damage. So yes, 4 ups. Yeah, you are correct. That'll kill 1 of them. Bloop. Very nice. Then the Power Fist. 1 5-up invul from the Power Fist. He's okay. And now Marshal Augustine will hit the Aviarch with his 6 attacks. 5 invulnerable saves from Marshal Augustine into your Aviarch, and he will go down. Cut him down. And in retaliation, the rubrics that just lost 1 single Marine get to fight into the Crusaders. I can't fail my morale here, so they will get another and they shall know no fear token for passing morale a 2nd time. And over here, nothing happened in terms of morale. But with that, I should have done some work on the flank. As we move on to Thousand Sons and Demons turn 2. At the start of the battle round or the command phase, that is contested, and the Thousand Suns get 5 points for that objective over there. So Ogma gets, well, the icon gets to pick one psych unit within 9, and they get a free reroll to hit and to wound every time they shoot and or fight, which is pretty cool. And the Dream Marines are getting picked for that. Excellent. And we're going to go into the movement phase here. The Dream Marines have started moving forward, together with Ogma, who's moving up the flank, ready to face off against Marshal Augustine and his Crusaders. The Demons have moved up into the middle of the board, while the Changeling is hiding in the building and the Enlightened is still on the roof. Tim, the Sorcerer, has remained near the Crusaders and his faithful Rubric Marines, while, of course, the Dream Marines are pushing up the flank on Marshal Augustine.
The Dream Marines will begin with Presage.
Okay, +1 to hit. It's a great power. Goes off on a 9, and they get a command point. That's your command point that you get for the turn.
Now Smite.
Cool. I'm going to try Smite. Nice. Goes off on an 11, so it's a D6 Smite. And they get 1 mortal wound +1. That's 2 mortal wounds. 5-ups, I'll put it on a Neophyte. Nope. 1 Neophyte goes down. Then he's going to move 3 inches up, using that normal move to get closer. The Changeling's going to try and cast Infernal Gateway. And he does not. Ogma is going to now cast some powers.
He'll do Weaver of Fates.
Very cool. And it goes off on an 8. We're going to try and deny it. Went off on a 9 because of the +1. So I need a 10 to stop it with the Pious. No, almost. Ooh. Close, but no cigar. Now he's going to smite into the Blade Guard veterans. Ooh, a big smite. Nice. A D6 +1. That'd be 4 mortal wounds. So I'm going to do, I'm going to put it on the Blade Guard veteran at the front there. 5s, nope. He goes down and 1 takes a wound. And he has 2 wounds remaining. Tim's going to go now. He is also going to smite. Again, this is the 3rd smite. 5, 6, 7, 8. Goes off on an 8. So you're going to make it a flat 3.
And
cool.
Then I will... Yes, just let it be flat.
Okay. So it'll go ahead and go onto the Flamer. First, 5-ups. Nope, he goes down, and then one of the Neophytes is okay. And you're going to spend all your cabal points to do another smite automatically with that unit. So that'll do D3 again from them, 2. And it'll go on the Neophyte. And he takes 1 damage. Okay, there you go. Boop. Okay, now we're moving into the shooting phase. The Dream Marines are firing into the Crusader squad. Shooting from the Terminators, killed the 2 that are out in the open and the Neophyte that was behind cover. 5 of the Horrors can see the Blade Guard. They're shooting into the Blade Guard. Okay, 5 into the Blade Guard. 3-ups because of the +1 to their save, -1 for their AP. And 1 will go down. Okay, the Great Bows shooting into the banner.
3s.
Okay, no auto wounds.
Wounding on 2s.
Yeah. That's 2 at AP.
AP 1.
Very cool. He's okay. And now we're moving into the charge phase. We do have a plasma pistol here first, though, shooting into the Marines. He hits, and he wounds. It's AP 3, so it'd be a 6-up, nope, and then 5-up, feel no pain. Nope, you killed a Neophyte that was wounded.
And that.
Okay, so the Marines, the Dream Marines are going to charge both Marshal Augustine and the Crusader squad. Very nice. Do they make it? They... barely, or do you need to roll a 6? And they make it in. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, they're going to charge the Emperor's Champion. Oh, very nice. They want to tie him up, stop him from going off the characters. Neat. Ooh, that's an 8. Does that make it? That does make it. And over here, I did set to defend over here, so they get +1 hitting combat. The heavy cover of the Greats will hopefully keep them alive against some of the Kopeshes. And here come the Horrors charging into the Emperor's Champion. Amazing. And of course, we're moving over to the Dream Marines fighting into the 2 units. And in the combat, we have 2 and the Staff, or the Kopesh. He has a Kopesh, right?
He does have a Kopesh.
All into Marshal Augustine, and then these 2 into the Crusader squad. Using the 2 command points to get +1 to wound in combat. Very nice. 5 4-up saves into the Crusader squad, because I get +1 thanks to heavy cover, and they're AP 3, and I have Armor Contempt. Will they hold? Oh, heck yeah, baby! Bloop. And then into Marshal Augustine. 6 into Marshal Augustine, also with a 4-up save. Will he survive and hold the line, or will he go down to the Dream Marines? That will kill him. Okay, so you get to do the Horrors next. -1 to hit the Emperor's Champion. They didn't hit a single time. The Crusader squad is going to fight. And we're just going to pop in and fight into those Marines. So 2 2-ups and 1 4-up. One goes down. And one is saved. One has a wound. Now the Rubrics get to fight back. One save from the Marines into the Neophyte. He's okay. Over on this side, we have the Power Fist. He gets weapon skill 2, +1 to hit, -1 to hit. So he's hitting on 2s against the Terminators. Cool. And he's wounding on 2s. That's 1 save. That'd be 2 damage. The Emperor Champion gets his 6 attacks, 2s to hit, and 2s to wound. And that would be 5 wounds.
6 up saves.
Yep, there we go. He kills 5 of them. So they split into blues.
2 do.
A couple of them do. And of course the blues just popping in around the Emperor Champion, clogging him up. Okay, so I owe you some morales, and you owe me some morales.
I do.
So morales for they lost 4 models. So they're leadership 8.
Leadership 7.
Oh, with the Fate Tea caster thingy? Or the musician. Didn't the musician give him +1 leadership? So the horrors on a 5 or 6 will fail. No, they hold the line. He lost 5 of his friends, and he fails and runs. He lost 2 of his friends, so he can't fail. And that means he lost his morale, so he loses his icon. They lost 2, they cannot fail, so they will get a 3rd, and they shall know no fear tally. And with that, he loses all his and they shall know no fear points. They gain an and they shall know no fear. He gains an and they shall know no fear as we move on to my battle round number 3. And we'll start with the battle round with a 5-up. Does it? No seismic activity. And this is what it looks like right now. We'll go into the movement phase. The Blade Guard Veteran has moved up, and the banner has moved back. Okay, so we got 4 bolt pistols, heavy bolt pistols, on 3s and on 4s. So 2 3-up saves into the Marines, because they don't get his AP 2 now. Ooh. So 1 will go down, and 1 regular pistol does not do anything there. The Emperor Champion going to shoot a pistol into your horrors. He hits, and he wounds. So 1 goes down. Does he split? Oh, you're on a 3 because it's cover. Okay, charges. He's going to charge it. Actually, he's going to shoot his bolter up at them. And he hits, and he wounds.
Oh my. Ooh.
That's a fail. Blade Master is going to charge. He goes in 9.
Oh.
There he goes. 7 attacks, attacking them, hitting on 2s. And, oh, that's 2 auto wounds and wounding on 3s. So that would be... Well, okay then. 3 saves. 6 ups. Okay, 2 go down. And then you get to pick somebody to fight. The Rubric's going to fight over here.
Sorcerer. 2 hits.
3. I'll put it on regular Marines. And 1 takes a wound. Okay, so then we'll go over to the Emperor Champion. 5 attacks on 2s. And on 2s. So that'd be 3 saves.
Put on blues.
Yep.
Ooh.
Cool. 1 blue dead. 2 blues dead. And do they split? 1 does. Then the little horrors get to fight me.
Grim.
Okie dokie.
Hitting on a 6.
Yep.
Hey, wounding on a 6. Hey.
Emperor's Champion. It's fine. This Crusader squad now gets to fight. Chainsword from a Marine. 1 hit. Nothing from a Neophyte. 2 auto wounds. So 2 at just AP 1. So 2 ups. Oh no, AP 2. Sorry. So 3 ups. Good. Power Sword, 2 auto wounds, and nothing, so 2 4-ups. Kills 1, and then Power Fist. 1 auto wound, and 1 auto wound. 5 up, good. So now I'll just pile in here like that. Blop, blop. Excellent. Morale test on a 5 or a 6. The horrors fail morale again. Nope. And that is it for my turn. It is on to 1,000 Suns Demons, turn number 3. 1 CP for a Warp Portal. The Changeling is going to move over to the objective and just hold the objective while the Rubrics, the Dream Marines move up along this side of the board, and the Enlightened have moved up as well, and Ogma staying close by to the objective on that side of the table. At the end of the Marine battle round, they pass their morale test because they lost 1 model, and they get another, and they shall no fear tally. Ogma smiting.
I'll spend the command point
to auto make it 3.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, and 5s. He takes 3 damage. He has 2 left. And there you have it. He has 2 remaining because he's the champion of the feast, and he has Terminator honors. Weaver Fates gets a command point and does Weaver Fates, who he's going to cast on
The Great Bows.
Okay, 4 up invul on them. A smite from the Thousand Suns goes off on an 11. D6 does 2. 5 ups to ignore. I lose 1. Bloop. And the third smite coming up. That goes off on a 10. That's D3. 2. I'll put it on the neophyte. And he goes down. Okay, Presage for the Terminators. It'll go off on a 7. So I will try and stop it with the Emperor's Champion. And he says, no Presage. Now try and smite. And they do not. They perils instead. D3. And the one Terminator that was wounded dies. And now moving on to the shooting phase. The Great Bows are shooting into my... Nothing. No auto hits there. Wounding on 2s. Cool. 2 saves. He's okay. Plasma Pistol. Good hit. Not overcharging. Oh. That's a wound. AP2 on a 5 up. I'll put it on the Sword Brother. And he lives. No, he does not live. He takes a wound.
He will charge into there.
Very nice. Ooh, cool. The Terminator's going to try and make a long bomb charge into just the Blade Guard Veteran. And they make it into the Blade Guard Veteran. Very nice. Very nice. The Great Bows are going to charge the Banner. Very nice. They go 6.
I don't think that'll get it.
Yep, need to roll a 7. Okay, you get to pick one to fight. The Sorcerer will go first. Is he piling in?
Go, Tim. This way.
Cool. 4 attacks from Sorcerer Tim. 3s to hit. Very nice. 3s to wound. 2 AP.
1.
Okay. 2 3-ups. Nope. 1 goes through and he'll kill the Sword Brother. Because the Sword Brother is wounded. Will you pilot?
No.
Okay. 3 Kopeshes into the Blade Guard Veteran. They're not presaged. And I will spend 1 command point to Transhuman Physiology. Okay, Champion of the Feast. What are you made of? 3s to hit, not 2s this time. Ooh. Makes a difference. 4s to wound. Just 2. Okay, well, if you could survive, this is the one time you could potentially survive. Needs a 4-up. No, he goes down. I get to fight with my Champion. He gets his 5 attacks into your horrors. He hits all the time. And wounds 4 times. Brim cocked. Dies. 3 of the other brims died as well. Do they come back? 1. 1 does come back. So 2, 3. Sorry, 3 and the 3 and him. Very nice. The blues are back, and you did lose 4 again. Yep. But you don't have your champion in the unit, so you're on. You get +1, but their leadership 6, so now they're 7. So 4s, 5s, and 6s. Insane courage. Does not matter. Oh, I owe you some bravery tests. Does the 1 Power Fist stick around? He lost 3 of his friends. He's good. I am not within 6 inches of an objective there, so he gets just 1 point for Banner. With that, we're moving on to battle round number 4. Okay, let's see if the... Okay, Tectonic Shift. First one this game. Okay, so we roll a d6. Mine is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And John's is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we essentially find the corresponding numbers, draw a line across it, and each unit you go across takes D3 mortal wounds, and they move at half rate after the next turn. So I rolled a 2, which is this one, and you rolled a 6, which is this one over here. So I rolled a 2 to 6. Cool. So it's not going to go over anyone. Let's move on to the next turn. Okay, so I only get 5 points for the primary in my 4th turn for the winner bonus. Then the Power Fister has moved up that way. Into the shooting phase, we're going to go ahead and shoot a heavy bolt pistol into the Enlightened. I hit, I do not wound, and a rapid fire bolter into them as well. 2 hits, 2 wounds into them. And charging, I'm going to charge my Banner into the Enlightened.
Uh-oh.
He's going to go 11.
Oh my goodness.
And this Power Fister is going to charge your Flamer unit. You're going to Overwatch with him. Excellent. Nothing. Okay. And he goes 11. He's just going to go around and stay out of Heroic Intervention. All right, let's go ahead and do some fighting. Let's start with that Power Fist. He hits only 1 time. And he wounds.
Oh, no.
He kills 1. Excellent. And he's just going to pile it. Just stay within 3 of that objective. He's going to fight now. 5 attacks on the charge from the Banner. Hits all the time. And wounds So 3 4-up saves into the Enlightened. And 1 dies, 1 takes a wound. Excellent. And the wound just carries over to the next guy. You get to fight with someone.
I will take the sorcerer.
Yep. His attacks. Hits all the time. Very nice.
83s.
3. Yep. So I've got 3-up save. He's good. What's the damage?
D3.
Yeah, roll it. 2. So he goes down. But he will not fail morale. Excellent. Emperor's Champion goes now. 5 attacks. Attacking your little guys. And okay, hits wounds all the time.
3 6-ups.
3 6s and 2 more on top of that. Nope, they're dead. Good job, Emperor's Champion. And I will pile into them. So they get to fight me back.
Rah!
Very nice. Good job, Emperor's Champion. Oh wait, they get a bunch of attacks. They hit on 4s though, because I am -1 to hit because he's an Emperor's Champion. Nice. Couple hits and wound on 3s. Wound on 3s. That's 4 4-up invulnerable saves from the Holy Armor. Ooh. He takes 2 damage. Very nice. Down to 3 remaining for the Emperor's Champion. Very cool. Okay, the Enlightened get to swing. Okay, there we go. Couple of extra attacks. 1 auto wounds.
And the disc blades.
2 auto wounds. They don't get it?
Disc blades don't auto wound.
Okay.
So
because we did the discs on them for auto wounding last time.
I reread it.
Yep. Cool.
So that's going to be
4 saves.
4.
Cool. He takes 1. Okay, the banner is shoot. Actually, I'm gonna do this. So he takes 1. He has 4 remaining. On a 4+, my Blade Guard veteran gets to swing at you. No, because when something dies, he gets to give him. Okay, that's it for my turn. It is on to your turn. What's their bravery? So they can't fail, and it's your turn. However, you hold 1, 2, 3 objectives, so you get your 15. Okay, on to the movement phase. Ogma is doing an action to one of the agenda actions. Very nice.
He will cast Smite.
Okay, Smite into the banner. That goes off on a 7. Yeah, go right ahead.
2.
Okay, 2. 5 ups. He takes 1. He's down to 3 wounds remaining. Okay, another Smite. It goes off again. Very nice. And that's 2. Cool. And I take 2. He has 1 wound remaining.
Okay.
Presage goes off on a
8.
So 8. My Champion's going to try and stop it. Needs a 9. Nope, he does not. No shooting range that charges.
My sorcerer will try and charge our banner.
Okay, there we go. Very nice. And he makes it. Look at him go. Good job. Combat phase. You're going to try and fight my banner?
Gonna fight the banner. Wounding on 3s.
Cool. 3 hits. Wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s.
That is 2 saves.
2 -1.
3 up. He's okay. 3 up. He is going to go ahead and CP it. Now he's going to go down. Does he fight you on death? He does.
Oh my goodness.
So he's going to attack into the Enlightened. Hits. And does not wound. And he goes down. The banner has gone down, sadly. Okay, the Emperor's Champion is going to fight you with his 5 attacks. He's going to do the piercing strike. So 3s to hit and 2s to wound. So 3 invuls.
Ooh.
He kills 2 with his piercing strikes. 3 damage each. Cool. And then he will spend a command point for transhuman physiology to try and keep himself alive. And they hit on 2s. And then wound on 4s. 1 wound. 4-up invul. He stays alive.
Wow.
Against all odds. Okay, so you did kill the banner. No more banner points there. So he has gone down. However, it is now my 5th turn. I don't get any bonus points. And I'm just going to shoot a pistol into your Terminators. Is there an earthquake? There is. Mine is number 6. And yours is number 3. So mine is this one here. And yours is number 3. So it's just going to go straight up the line like that and not hit anybody because it's a small map. Pistol from the Emperor's Champion hits and doesn't do anything. Combats. You have to swing first, and I will transhuman myself again. You actually, yeah, you hit on 3s because you're a -1 hit, which actually would have come in handy last. That was, yeah, -1 hit because I'm an Emperor's Champion. So get excited about that. And needing 4s. 1. Does he care? Nope, he does not.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so he's going to fight you back. 5 attacks again. And he only hits twice this time. And he wounds twice, though, because he's -1 to hit because of his piercing strike. But he can kill him, and he does. No. He takes them down, finally. Emperor's Champion doing the Emperor's work. And he will move his 3 and get into range of both of these. Excellent. Turn 5, movement phase. Oh, you get to fight me, I guess. Yeah,
Sure.
-1 to hit. 4s, yep. And 3s. Nothing there. Cool.
Then...
Oh, I did transhuman, so technically 4s. And then the enlighten.
Oh,
nice.
2 auto wounds.
Yep.
And then nothing. And then the disc blades.
-1 to hit. So nothing. Cool. 2 saves. He takes 2 wounds. Yes. Of course. Snake Eyes right at the end here. Just power for the course. Awesome. Okay, and that's it. So you don't know morale. I don't know morale. And we'll move on to your 5th turn. Oh, he's just going to try and smite me with Ogma from a long distance against the Empress Champion. Goes off on a 10. How many does he do? 2. 5 ups. He's okay.
Gets smote again.
Okay, this is from...
Tim.
Tim? Okay, I will try and deny that. And I do. And then... Paragon of Purity.
A sorcerer.
Yep. Ooh, big sight. Nice.
Is that a perils?
No. Unmodified 12.
Okay, cool.
Yep. It's only if you're an orc that usually happens. 4. Does the Emperor Champion go down? He finally does.
Mind
Black.
bullets.
And with that, the Black Templars are tabled yet again. And that marks the end of the first phase of the campaign for the system. Dontoria was a combat patrol, was won by the Forces of Chaos. They got 2 campaign points to the 1 point for the Black Templars. That doubles the value that the Black Templars got, which will increase the tracker to Chaos Held. Storvhal, 3 points to 1 point to the Black Templars, which will also bring it to Held. And Heartlack, the Shrine Moon, was a draw, and that stays contested as it stands. And with that shadow looming over the Imperial forces in the system, we move on to phase number 2. Another brutal defeat for the Black Templars, as once again, 3rd game in a row, they are completely and utterly tabled from the battlefield. This unit did get 8 experience points plus 1, 9, so they leveled up. They got the Bladesman's Honors. I had 2 units take battle scars. The Infiltrators, who are now walking wounded, are slower than they were before. And the other Crusader squad, which is now disgraced, which means they will have to go on a penitent game in order to regain their honor. And they basically can't be affected by stratagems. And the Forces of Chaos, what did they get?
Okay, so Ogma got a boon. He is now the Aura of Illusion. But the Dream Marines are now walking wounded. -1 to hit, or -1 to movement. The Blur are fatigued. And the Horror was going to be fatigued, but they instead took a devastating blow and lost all of their experience.
Also, Tzeench has been at work. You've got lots of soul points, and you're working your way to bringing about the summoning of Razamataz as we move into phase 2 of the campaign.